stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try the left side. It's Alexander, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
It's just an idea that 2 white men who actually own that name.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Because as black people, all the time we got to shoot each other down before we even get started. Like, come on, man, give us some love for trying to do something. Don't make me have to call you out your name or come and shoot negative because you shoot negative energy. How about you say, hey, can I get on the phone with Snoop and Puff and tell them what I feel?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Tomlinson here off the option. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Have to have conflict in the beginning. Because if you look at the hip-hop music industry right now, it's driven by conflict. And we can change the language so you can defer from that and get straight to the middle.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson, and going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Still being here like they were in the 90s. Because I always think back to self-destruction, and we're all in the same game. Like, why couldn't that remedy things so we're not here today the way we are? Great trust.
I think those things worked. Because
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
What the most impactful records at the time to say that we're tired of this violence and we're going to stand up and say something about it because we're tired of it. And that worked to a certain extent to where it created conversations where different people from different neighborhoods could communicate. Because at that point in time, Fritz couldn't go anywhere.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. I think you'd have to say this crowd here in Seattle, this 12th man had something to do with that.
As well as the architect of this stadium, combined with this crowd noise, makes it very difficult to run offense. And here, 2 points result for the defense.
It is deafening in here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now it's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the pistol, Tomlinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Touchdown, Cowboys! LaDainian Tomlinson, 33 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Anderson on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Never seen you anywhere when you was like, just like that's genius to me because in my mind,
I don't know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But which one is better? Like, I don't know, like, which one? Which one? I don't know. Which one should I get
Wilson.
first? Like, which one would you get?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
Because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Finding some room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
what's going on?
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack on first down, Wilson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Some years and years ago, we created this thing that we do that's about the movement, the sound, the film.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Your confidence level goes off the roof. Because, you know, dog won't carry most of the weight. Dog won't.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The only thing I suggested was I was like, can we do G-Thang? Because I felt like G-Thang was the pinnacle moment of who we are. Despite it being such an old record.
Pop this. Titties out.
Yeah, but I just feel like that song was the song that made America come into hip-hop. You get what I'm saying?
And titties.
Yeah, definitely get it.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Dre calls you. I didn't know how this conversation happened. Dre calls you and says, we're doing the Super Bowl in L.A.
Whoa.
Does he say cuz? That's the crazy part. He don't say cuz?
Yeah.
In L.A. In my mind, Dr. Dre said cuz.
No,
In my mind.
we don't talk like that.
We say, yo, cuz.
Once he said that we were doing it,
Here's Wilson.
now we have to do a commercial.
Buying time to his left. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
This shit right here is what I'm thinking about. Let me come up with a commercial real quick so niggas can stop talking about me in the verses.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So now he what the stage gonna look like? What songs we gonna do? What's gonna be
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
He demands that. You know what I'm saying? He don't say it, but he demands it. And that's just what everybody that was called.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
But bits and pieces that we finally had the whole set at the Super Bowl.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Ice Cube is my OG Scarface on here. This is automatic or ready to die.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
You know they got a song together, right? Who recommended man on, I think it's on Tupac album. Yeah, talk to him. Talk to him.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Tomlinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. second down and back to Tomlinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
CMW, I went to school with them. I battled them in the 8th grade.
Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. They go play action now. Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And able to work his way down to the 16. And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. Anderson's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Wilson to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Wilson. And
are you serious?
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big game.
Oh my God.
Reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, this is the one, no doubt. Bustle you, Bone, and let's clear these niggas out. They're clearing them out, make casualties.
Here's Wilson.
bust a cap, and now they're in a hurry. What do you know?
And this one is incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown.
Let's go. That's a freaking laser. Ah, I say I'm going deep. That's all I got.
The defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the
Let's
adage,
go.
offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Let's go.
And in this game,
Oh my God.
but a game was by the defense.